What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Dueling Fates podcast. I'm Grayson. That's Geek. Hi, Geek.
Hey.
We haven't done this in a while.
No, we really haven't.
Today we're covering an interesting film, the grand perspective of superheroes.
Sure.
I think this is I remember the history on this as crystal clear as possible. But we're covering Deadpool, 2016 R-rated superhero film.
It came out on Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day 9 years ago.
It's almost been a decade. We should have waited a week or a year. Jesus.
Ooh. Buddy, those are two different times.
Same thing.
Like pool.
Yes. Captain Deadpool. No, just Deadpool. 2016 being 9 years ago hurts my soul.
Oh, it makes me painful. Like, it hurts my knees every time I think about it.
Makes my lower back hurt for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start, buddy?
I don't remember how we do this show.
Well, typically we'll plot point by plot point, but sometimes we just try to discuss the film in its entirety, just in general.
Yeah.
Sometimes it depends what type of film it is.
You got something we need to talk about?
I mean,
you got major thoughts?
Well, this movie came out in the big boom of superhero films.
Yes.
2016 was a massive year when it came to superhero films. I can name multiple billion-dollar films off the top of my head.
Can you?
Well, one didn't make $1 billion. It came pretty damn close, though.
I think most of them didn't make $1 billion.
Well, I think this did. No, it was the sequel that made it, that crossed $1 billion?
I don't know. This only made 782 million.
Really?
Yeah.
It was really cheap to make, so.
What else came out that year? Civil War.
PBS came out
Doctor
next
Strange,
year. Yeah.
Apocalypse. Animated, but Batman the Killing Joke.
Gross.
Batman v Superman and Suicide Squad.
Yeah, it's a big year when it came to superhero films. Not all good.
Name one bad one.
I can name 2 bad ones, and they're both from DC, and it makes me sad. 3 bad ones that are from DC, and it makes me sad.
Suicide Squad wasn't that bad.
It might be the worst film that year.
And you're saying The Killing Joke was bad? Because that is the only other DC movie.
Well, I also have a problem with that comic in its entirety.
Why?
We don't need to get into it here.
I do.
Deadpool. You really want to go on the tangent of that it mischaracterizes everyone and ruins a character in its entirety. Plus, that movie made Batman and Barbara have sex. That's the animated film.
That movie apparently because I don't remember that at all.
Yes, that's not in the comic in its first place, but
right
in the movie it is.
It's probably why I don't remember it. Right, Deadpool. We're talking about Deadpool.
We're talking about a different type of fucking.
Well, no, we're talking about the same kind for an entire year straight, every holiday.
Yeah, I was doing the math in my head of the time period because it's 2 years before. And it's the time doesn't really match up perfectly.
What do you mean? Wait.
Because Dopinder says it's April.
Yeah. Yes. Did you freeze or are you just sitting like that? He froze. Okay. He does say it's April. This is true. I'm going to say that what I think this little bozo is gonna say is something along the lines of how wow, they go through a full year and it was Christmas and then he goes in for cancer treatment and then it's April. The amount of time he's with that I don't think it's actually the Weapon X program, but the amount of time he's in that mutant program, um, he Deadpool in, because I don't think it was the Weapon X. But I know it like should have been. I want to get away. I want to fly away. Okay. Okay. Origins. Okay. Wade Wilson. A recruiter approaches him for the thing. Uh, Wade meets Ajax and Angel. Do. Oh, they just don't ever say what it's called in the movie. Sick. Grayson's gone. Now there's two of me. I'm so sorry you have to see this twice. That's atrocious, and I'm sorry. Deeply, deeply sorry. Deadpool shirt. I would like Grayson to come back. I don't know if he will, though. He might be a hater. He might be a hater. He might have died. Oh, look, he's back.
Do you want to restart that since I was gone for some?
No, I ranted, kind of. I had a bit.
Oh.
It's not that good, but it's okay. I explained what I thought you were going to say and how you were stupid. So let's see if I was right.
It's just like over like the timetable is like just over the 2 year mark. It's like a good like 27 months. Not like it's just barely off.
Oh, that is not what dumbassery I thought you were going to say. I went with the dumbest possible way you could be. You'll figure it out when you rewatch the episode.
Oh, great! When I got the clip, yay!
Yeah, he has to do his part. Ooh, clips.
Oh,
Yeah. But like, well, so why do you say it's just over 2 years? Sorry.
I did the math in my head.
That's why I want to double check. I have no
Well,
faith.
because they go past Christmas, right?
Yeah. No.
No, they go. So they do Chinese New Year, then they go to Christmas, don't they?
No. Well, like they work their
Well,
way
still,
to Christmas, but
well, they still like go throughout that time period because like that almost crosses a whole year off the
yeah,
thing.
they literally do an entire year. But they never
Yeah, so
truly get to Christmas because it's while they're talking about Christmas. Because he, makes the your right leg's Thanksgiving, your left leg's Christmas.
yeah.
Can I visit you between the holidays joke? And then he collapses.
So he's cancer, and then I'm guessing. Okay, let me be fair. I'm guessing that he takes a few months to like do the whole like deciding whether he wants to do the whole like procedure and the whole thing because he looks like shit at some point. So I'm guessing
Yeah.
the cancer's getting worse. So that takes time, and then he goes to the procedure, and I'm guessing that probably takes a month or two because he's like getting his ass kicked every single day for probably weeks and
Right.
weeks on end. And then he has the process of coming back. And then I think it's just over 2 years.
I think it's just 2 years, but whatever. But even if it's 27 months, you would still say 2 years ago.
Not, yeah, but like.
You can't say
It's
not
exactly
literally everyone always does that ever. Come on, man. Don't meh.
Yeah.
Nah. I don't know.
I wanted to find out what year this actually took place because they say year of the dog, and I really wanted to like figure out what's the last year of the dog before this movie came out.
Uh, just look it up.
I know, but like, and then it's like April, so you probably got a
Uh,
couple
2018. Well, before it was 2006,
before the
but
beginning.
obviously it was 2018 because smartphones didn't exist in 2006.
Didn't the first iPhone come out in like 2007? I'm sure there's other smartphones.
The first iPhone was the first touchscreen phone.
Did they use touchscreen phones? I don't remember if they did.
Yes.
Okay.
Your audio is not synced with your video, and it's really funny.
Oh, is it the same
Oh,
thing? Am I
it's
recording
better. It's
too?
better. It's better. It
Okay.
probably was the same for a bit, but it was having a go there. So I would say that Deadpool probably took place in 2018. They just said it in the future, because seeing as it came out in 2016 and then there was the time jump, maybe they're saying he had cancer in
Oh,
2016. Oh,
whoa.
ho, dumbass.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I watched this movie this morning and then I fell asleep. Uh,
let's do during Deadpool.
no, not during it. I
Hmm.
watched it and then I immediately went to bed.
Real.
I was tired.
Oh, but you complain about when I go to bed and I don't remember the exact moments of the movie.
Yeah, because when you do it, you pretend to have a problem that you don't remember because you're stupid. I'm not
I do
claiming a
have.
problem. I
I
cannot
do
wait
have
to
a problem.
explain why you're fucking stupid. Please
It's a
hit me.
personal problem. It's not like an actual critique.
I'm still going to call you stupid.
And I
Let's
hate it
do
in
this.
every movie. The storytelling that's not linear, where you
Oh my God.
backtrack 15,000 times, it annoys me.
Yeah, because your
But
brain doesn't
I
function. I
I
understand.
understand why it's used in this film.
I
I
love it.
just it's
But I
too
understand you're dumb,
backtracky.
so you don't.
Oh my. Simplifying it to just I'm dumb and not like being like, oh yeah,
I don't think it's a
I guess you
valid
had to be
criticism.
annoying.
I don't think it's
No, and
annoying though,
I
and
said
most people don't. Therefore,
and I
the reason
Geek,
you
I
dislike
said it's
what is the reason you dislike the backtracky
Geek,
boil down
I
to?
said it's a personal problem, not like an actual
Yeah, I
like,
know.
this is where the movie should be
And
at.
I'm
No,
saying personally, what causes it to be a problem?
because when it's my brain is too ADHD where it's supposed to go forward instead of backtracking the shit I already know.
Except you don't know.
Like, if you're gonna start at the fucking origin story, start the fucking origin story. Don't have to start me in the action. And I get it. I understand why they did it because they're like, they want to
They
still get
read a
into it.
Deadpool comic once.
Yeah, basically. Which I don't read Deadpool, so this is probably more Geek's realm because he probably reads more Deadpool than I do. And
Deadpool's great.
I don't. He's an all right character. I don't really care
No,
for him.
he's great. If
He's
you don't
fun.
read the comics, you can't just say he's all right. I don't want you to base only off the movies.
Well, I played the games. I know that's a mischaracterization,
The
but
games were fun as fuck, though. I loved that
they're
game.
fun.
I
But they're
love that
also
game.
that's not Deadpool.
We need more chimichangas in these movies. He only references chimichangas one time
Yeah, but also
in
he doesn't
like
have a
all
second
three
voice
movies.
instead.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and no second
This
voice. You're
movie
right.
makes me this movie makes me feel like it's most Deadpool
Yes.
than the other two movies. I feel like this is the most Deadpool. The others start turning into Ryan Reynolds slowly over time. And it's not great. Like Ryan Reynolds is fine. He's a good actor, he's funny, whatever. But you go from Deadpool, like this is the most Deadpool he gets, to slowly into Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
And I'm not a big fan of that.
I will shoot your fucking cat. I don't have a cat.
Dude, you hear a flush
Yeah.
before that too,
Yeah.
which is
It's
like...
always bugged me. Whose
It's
kitty
like, what
litter
the
did I
fuck?
just shit in? Doug, you flushed. What did you flush? Oh my God, Grayson. Get new internet. Get a new house. Get a new life. Get a new person. Oh my God. We are 14 minutes into the episode. This guy sucks, man. Bruh. I messaged him to try to get him to hurry up. Brew. Let's see. There's I don't know. I'm gonna start running it down. So Wade Wilson is okay. This movie, as he says with the backtrack, he starts with Wade Wilson ambushing Ajax and a convoy of men on an expressway. Throughout the ambush, Wilson shows the viewer the events leading to how he became Deadpool. So, You got 2 years ago, he's a special forces operative who works as a mercenary in New York City. He was dishonorably discharged as a Canadian special forces operative. There's Grayson.
I genuinely do not know what the fuck's happening.
Get
This is a little bit
new
like
internet.
the thing is, it's not even in my internet.
Lies.
I
What do you?
just
Okay, I have a question because
Yeah.
Canada's the reason, like, the Geneva Convention was written. They commit war crimes all the time. How the fuck do you get dishonorably discharged from the Canadian military?
Did he say he was in the Canadian military?
Yeah,
He said he's
Deadpool's
special
Canadian. That's the whole
force.
fucking thing. I'm so glad he froze. I want you all to sit on that for a second.
I'm gonna kill myself.
He's pretending. This guy over here named Grayson thinks Canada doesn't have a special forces unit.
And I just assumed it was American.
No, Deadpool's not American.
I know he's not an American citizen. I know that.
Then why would he serve in the U.S. military where you have to be an American citizen to serve?
90% sure you don't have to serve. You don't have to be an American citizen to serve. Do you? I think you have to have citizenship someplace.
In America.
U.S.
Everyone has citizenship somewhere, dumbass.
No, you don't have to be a citizen to join the military, but you must be a legal permanent resident with a green card.
A legal permanent resident. You know what that is, right? Citizen.
No, it's not. I know it's what it should be, but it's not.
But why would a Canadian be serving in the American military? Please answer me that, dumb bitch.
Because he wants to go a place where war crimes are more okay.
No, Canada's the most okay with war crimes.
I don't know the history behind this statement, so I'm just not even going to try to fight it.
It's a thing.
I thought Canada was like just like a little pussy nation that never fights anything, so war crimes are never happening.
No. Jesus. Yeah, I switched over to read some of the Canadian things.
And being dishonorably discharged doesn't mean you commit war crimes. It also just means like you may be drinking in the job. You may be doing other bullshit.
Yeah. So, 1915, the Canadian Corps had their first Christmas on the Western Front. In the trenches near, I don't know how to say that word, their enemy was inviting them over for a party because the year before was the famous Christmas truce.
Yeah.
When, soldier. Yeah. So, Merry Christmas, Canadians, said the opposing Germans, poking their heads above their trenches and waving a box of cigars. A Canadian sergeant responded by opening fire, hitting two of the merrymakers.
Real, because I know even like with recent events, but still, fuck Nazis.
Canadians.
That's 1915. That's not Nazis
Canadian
yet.
soldiers would emerge from the First World War with a reputation for winning victories that others could not. But even in a war of unparalleled ferocity, enemy and ally alike would remember the Canadians as having been particularly brutal. Dude, he froze again. There's no way. Oh, he's back. He's gone again. Yeah, so it's bad. Canadians are bad. Welcome back.
I was like a second. I popped out.
You popped out multiple times and a lot.
I know I have. I know. I'm not very happy with my internet right now.
No. Yeah.
As you could expect.
So Canadians ruthless, which explains a lot of Deadpool, I think.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think they just made him Canadian because life is Canadian.
I still want to do that sometime in a packed bar. The blowjob joke, order a blowjob and send it to somebody and say it's from somebody else. I want to do that so bad. Start a bar fight. It'd be funny.
Yes, you going to a bar where alcohol is served is
I do it
first place
literally
bad.
every week.
Yeah, but do you actually get alcohol?
No.
Exactly.
What does that have to do with ordering that drink for somebody
Or
else and
probably be
saying
like
it's
the
from
guy
somebody
who's
else?
drinking water is the guy who probably did
Well,
this
because
shit.
no, because I will say it was. I'll send it to you and say it was from Miller, and then watch the fight start. Actually, it would have to be the other way around.
I still think Miller would fight me for it.
I think Miller would fight you just because he saw you.
I did say would he fight me in like a certified boxing match? He says I would have to, so I wouldn't be like laughed at.
Well, yeah. If you challenge somebody that you like have to do it, or you're
Yeah,
yeah.
but it's me. That was the issue, is because it was me.
Well, I can't lie. He probably just wants to hit you. But don't worry,
Most
he'll
people
throw
do.
you in a lay on hands pool after.
Wonderful.
Oh, yeah, I had to get one of those in on Dueling Fate.
Oh.
It's so funny because it's gonna come out like a month after that happened.
uh,
It's still fresh in our minds, but nobody else will know.
yeah. You know what I also hate? It's not this film, but it's also just the following films. They don't capitalize on his relationships in this film.
What do you mean?
Because his relationships with Negasonic, Colossus, Dopinder, and Vanessa are actually sincere. They feel human. They feel like genuine, and then they kind of just throw that away for like Peter.
It's because Vanessa rightfully leaves him. And then I guess they get back together. I don't apparently remember that from Deadpool and Wolverine, but apparently at the end they get back together.
Not really. It's more like
I looked it up. The internet said
friends.
so. I was like, I don't really remember that being the case, but okay.
They don't kiss or anything. It's more like they like enjoy each other's company still.
Lame.
All right.
I don't know. So my biggest thing with that is like I don't understand what the hell did he have to do? Like
In the third film?
no, to get her to leave him. Leaving for 2 years or leaving for a year and looking all fucked up wasn't enough to get her to leave, but like, what did he do?
I generally don't remember.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't remember Deadpool 2 like at all.
I remember a decent. I remember
they have cable.
Yeah.
Deadpool 2 now with cable. Yeah.
On cable TV. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. What do you know about Francis?
Nothing in the comics. I like legitimately. This is like a like even
I don't
9
know
years
if
later.
I know that one. I do.
I'm not taking that look for it.
No, I do still constantly. Anytime I see like, because they reference him naming himself after the dish soap.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I see that, I just point at it and say Francis, though, because of this movie. Every time. Like, that is a thing I do. Grayson's distracted with his fucking phone in the middle of a recording. Put it the fuck away.
I'm reading about Francis.
I'm sure you're not.
I am. I literally just showed you my
You
phone.
literally just told me days ago you don't know how to read.
I don't read. That's the issue. No, one thing he says is that he's got like superhuman reflexes, but he also can't feel pain. We don't see none of the reflexes.
That's not true. He literally dodges like 3 shots from Deadpool on the bridge.
That's nothing. That's nothing.
That's something. Okay, Grayson, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put you on a motorcycle, and I'm gonna shoot at you. If you can dodge them,
yeah, I can.
Bro's gonna die.
No, because I think you'll miss.
I won't.
Because I'll fall off the motorcycle immediately.
That could happen. Then I'm just gonna shoot you while you're on the ground, though.
Yeah, but you'll shoot like 3 times while I'm like on top, and I'll fall off. Because I'll be like riding
those 3 shots,
and I'll hit the gunshot, and I'll freak out and just stop.
Don't
When
worry,
like
I'll still
Heroes
hit.
like you
Why is the
know,
Sprite logo black?
it's zero sugar.
Oh, right. That's I forget branding is stupid
Yeah,
because that's how all zero sugar products are for some reason.
because they don't have any sugar, so it doesn't need to be white.
But they have
It's less
fake
sugar.
sugar, which is the same thing.
It doesn't, because it
Yes, it
literally
does.
says, yeah, I don't know, man. Um, I'm not reading sugar.
It it's fake sugar, dipshit.
Yeah, what would that be called?
Well, it might be aspartame.
Oh, there is aspartame in here.
Fake sugar. There you go.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's probably still better.
No.
I'll probably die of a heart attack anyways. It's fine.
Yeah.
Um,
From being a
but
duck.
I really don't really care for the villain. Like I understand like I don't think he's that like
He's
big
a
bad like
substitute for Stryker because Stryker was already dead. Maybe.
what. Okay, well it goes back to the question: McAvoy or Stewart?
Uh these timelines are
Mac
confusing.
exactly. It's like what timeline do you want to talk about? Because in the McAvoy, I think he's alive.
True. I don't
In
know.
the Stewart, he dies at the end of X2. So
We're just gonna pretend he's dead in both. How about that?
okay,
Um, but yeah, because it
but
was
his son's
supposed
alive in like
because like
X3. So
it's supposed to be Stryker and it's supposed to be like the what is it, Weapon X program. I know Wolverine is weapon, but you know, like the program as a whole.
mhm.
I I do love though that Deadpool's mutation, while yes, it is like super healing and or regeneration, it's kind of not.
Well, he's got super cancer now.
Yeah, pretty much. He is just a giant tumor.
Yeah,
Like
he's super
actually,
cancer and
it's
he's
so
healing
funny.
fast enough where he doesn't die.
Yeah. Because he doesn't have like Wolverine's healing factor. Because like the super scrolls, I know that's a thing. There's scrolls and then there's super
Yeah,
scrolls. The super
yeah, I
scrolls
know.
are able to replicate powers. They
Yeah,
couldn't replicate his healing factor at all.
because yeah,
Yeah,
can't.
they just died. So yeah,
Yeah, Deadpool's a weird character. Like I, when they killed him off for like a year, they had to like literally put him in the middle of an incursion
yeah.
to kill him.
Nothing really kills him. He'll just regenerate. You
Oh yeah, they brought him back actually.
unless you just literally like the way to kill Deadpool, same with like Wolverine, is you have to like throw them into the sun. Basically, you have to leave nothing left.
Hmm.
It's pretty great. But yeah, I just love the fact that technically Wade Wilson is just a giant walking, talking tumor.
Yeah, he's a cancer
It's true.
to the Marvel universe in its entirety.
You don't have a healing factor. You have a dying factor. That was a Black Panther quote when talking to Wade Wilson. This is a real thing.
Yeah, I don't know how much I really want. Like I know like Ryan Reynolds has been a record saying now Deadpool is a supporting character in the Marvel universe. He shouldn't be a leading man anymore. I don't know where I really want him to interact besides with Spider-Man.
I want him to interact with everybody. What? He's literally in love with Captain America. That's like one of his things.
Well, Captain America's dead.
Sam Wilson still exists. He has his own movie
Yeah,
coming out
but
like
like
tomorrow at the
I,
release of
w-
this podcast.
well, the Captain America that Wade Wilson's in love with is Steve Rogers. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. That
But
one's
also
dead.
not dead. He's on the moon.
In what fucking Marvel thing did they say that he's on the moon?
That was one of the rumors somebody said when talking about Cap
Oh,
in okay, no, like one of the rumors in universe. It was an in universe thing. Like
what movie
actually,
was that?
I'm trying to remember. Uh
Because I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Also, that new Captain America movie comes out literally this week when this comes out. So
Yeah, I literally said that.
fuck you. You know? Yeah. Figured it out.
No. Where the fuck do they say
Like
that?
I
I
want
know
to
they
say
say
it's.
it. I remember it, but I
I
don't
do too.
remember
Like
where.
I want to say it's Marvels. I feel like Kamala said it before, like while she was
No,
talking to Nick
maybe.
Fury.
I think it might have been Ant-Man.
I don't remember Quantumania at all.
Yeah. Oh no, it was Falcon and the Winter Soldier. They said rumor was he was on the moon. And
Oh, okay.
then a lot of people theorized he was on that space station Fury was on.
Yeah, but that turned out to be fake. Yeah.
Well, we don't know.
Literally the Marvels.
No, we don't know. That was fake Fury, but it wasn't fake. Or no, that wasn't
That
fake
was real
Fury.
Fury.
Yeah,
That was real Fury.
yeah.
Fake Fury was on Earth.
But yeah, he exists. He's somewhere.
Yeah.
He's
But
on the
anyways,
he's on the moon.
but like in the
Deadpool
current
to the
state of Marvel,
moon.
like maybe She-Hulk.
What?
But I also want him to get his ass like handed to him by She-Hulk. Just be like handed to like all the fucking weirdos
He should
online.
literally just be anywhere and everywhere. That's Deadpool.
I do like the idea of him taking over the Stanley cameo.
Yeah,
Like
that'd be
part,
sick. He just randomly appears in everything.
even if it's just him walking in the background, I'd be perfectly happy with it. Kind of like a Where's Waldo, but it's just Deadpool.
Or no, I think giving him a little one-liner every movie would be super funny. Like
Also, one of the best Stan Lee cameos.
true.
Like this is one of my favorites.
Of course it is. Brothers in love with the strip club.
It's the funniest one you could possibly put Stan Lee into. There's no old ass man announcing strip club bullshit.
Oh God. Yeah.
I was thinking about watching this like in public, and then I remembered there's boobs in this movie.
Yeah.
Let's not do that.
There's also an entire year-long sex scene.
Yeah, but they don't show boob, so it's fine.
Yes, they do. Well, a little bit.
No, they show like her body, but not like they cover up her boob. So boob covered. You're fine. And PA say okay.
And then they show Ryan Reynolds getting pegged. So
They get around a lot of like showing Ryan Reynolds' penis. Like they don't show his penis,
yeah,
but like they get really close to
I
showing
don't know
his penis
how
a
they
lot.
don't. Because the entire first fight with Ajax, with Francis, he's completely naked. And he like flies over the camera multiple times.
I'm sure they probably went back and like post and like blocked it out with like a black circle. That's
seeing as his body was covered in fake tumor, he had done a bunch of makeup. He was probably just wearing underwear.
That's true too.
And then had makeup done over them.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I remember hearing a rumor back in the day when the movie first came out that you could see Ryan Reynolds' penis.
Bro was looking hard.
You know what? I mean, that's only if he is.
All right. Yeah. I don't know. The entire scene of him getting his mutation is weird.
I don't like it because I know how X mutations work in the universe.
I mean, no, you don't.
They're like puberty. Yeah.
Except, like...
So they force the X gene out of him. That's basically what happens. I don't know how it happens for Wade in the comics. But, like, I think he's not technically a mutant in the
it's
comics.
literally the exact same thing. It is literally exactly this. That's why I'm saying I don't think you know what happens in universe.
Well, I know that like typically a mutant will show up like their powers.
I'm double checking this because maybe I don't trust Google anymore. I have to like read things.
Who does? I thought recent events.
Oh no, actually no. I lied.
You, damn,
While
that's
most
crazy.
of his origin story remains the same, um, in from his time with Department K, even though they never mention the organization name.
Hmm.
So Dr. Killebrew is out. Ajax and Francis is still around. The difference is the exact material injected into Wade's bloodstream. Right. I knew that. Uh, it's some serum that awakens any latent mutant genes in the movie. In the
Mm.
comics, it was Wolverine's blood.
Ah, okay, that makes
Because
more sense.
Wade
Yeah.
was born with a healing factor that never manifested itself. But I guess Wolverine blood made it work.
Well, yeah, if you're getting, infused with the guy who has one of the bigger healing factors in the world, I feel like he would probably have that mixed with yours,
But yeah.
and it pops out. They never explain the laser eyes in the movie or the teleportation.
well,
I know the comic belt that he has that he can move around in, but
but also, I don't know.
uh, uh, the jokes in this movie, Geek. How many of them actually landed for
I
you?
don't know. I still
Because
think they're all pretty
there's
funny.
a lot of fucking jokes in this movie. It's
I
like
think
once per
most
second.
of them are pretty funny. I don't know.
The ones I don't like the most, like I don't like, are like the references to Ryan Reynolds' past like career as a Green
No, I
Lantern.
love those, honestly.
They're
The
good.
talking about
They,
this super suit and don't make it green or animated is so good.
they're good the first time
No,
around.
they're
Like
still
back
good.
in, dude. I No, not like Deadpool 3 when they went back to it. I'm like, this is a dead
Oh,
horse.
I thought you meant they weren't like good on multiple rewatches in this movie. It's like that joke's
And
still
I mean,
fucking funny as shit, dude. You're dumb.
it's an alright joke. It
I mean,
probably get it's
welcome to
probably like
how
a
jokes work. Once you've heard them, they're not as funny the second time.
no, because there's some jokes I will go back and like Josh Johnson's me with the KKK joke.
That's
I laugh every
a
fucking time.
quarterback, not a comedian.
Literally also a comedian, but Josh Johnson also is a quarterback. Yes,
Um,
I'll send you the clip. It's actually fucking hilarious.
I love all the
Um,
jokes about sewing his mouth shut. Those are funny.
mhm.
I love him having a Deadpool action figure. Also funny. Because that version of
um,
him exists in this universe. Kind of. Well, again, McAvoy.
yeah, really, actually, which I think. Wait, wouldn't that confirm it's McAvoy?
I guess probably, yeah. Or
Because
maybe he
Stewart
just
was
hasn't
in
had his mouth sewn shut yet.
that was like 1989, my guy.
Yeah, but maybe he went back in time. He borrowed the
What the fuck?
Avengers time machine.
Well, he's on a helicarrier at the end of the movie, so
No,
yeah,
no,
that's a helicarrier, my guy.
no. It's
Yes,
not. It's
it
just an
is.
aircraft carrier. It's a boat. It's
I
not
don't
the
think it's a
same
boat.
thing. It's
I'm
missing.
saying I am saying it's a Hellcat.
And I'm saying
Fuck
you're
me.
wrong and you're stupid. Welcome back to Dueling Fates. I say this every week.
No, you didn't say it last week.
Real
I
life
haven't read up.
last week or Breaking
No, you did say
Dawn?
it last week in real
Because
life.
as
Yeah.
of real life, I had a full on crash out calling you the dumbest person I've ever met. In which case I was right because he realized he wasn't paying attention to the movie we watched.
No, that's Eclipse. That's 3 weeks ago.
No, that was this week based on
No,
this, based on when we're recording, douchebag. Which is
no,
what I
last week was
referenced.
D&D.
Literally, yesterday I called you the dumbest person I ever met on the Eclipse review because it came out yesterday.
Oh. Bro's
You
breaking
know,
the
this
timeline
thing
again.
I was talking about. Bro's just
Bro's breaking
ignoring
the
the
timeline.
thing I'm talking about.
Bro's breaking the timeline. Oh, hi, baby.
Breaking Grayson's immersion, I guess.
Yeah, breaking my brain. Um, I think it's still a Shield helicarrier.
It's so not.
Okay. Um, so the CGI in this film is great 90% of the time, and then you get rubber body Deadpool.
Imagine it is, and I'm wrong. It could be.
What?
I'm trying to figure out if it actually was.
When we recorded Eclipse?
What?
When we recorded Eclipse? What are you talking about?
The
What's going on there?
helicarrier.
Oh. It's not going to tell you it's a Shield helicarrier because it's still this is still Fox,
Doesn't
not Disney
matter.
Fox, normal Fox.
So Tim Miller, he made the thing. He was asked about it. Hold on. He was asked, and he's like, the one with the helicarrier, but he doesn't refer to it as that. He calls it a ship. He says, no, it's clearly not a helicarrier. I just want to say for the record, there's a lot of groups in the Marvel Universe that use flying combat platforms, not just the helicarrier. AIM has some, could have been anything but a shield helicarrier.
So he's saying it's a Shield helicarrier.
No.
I don't want to get in trouble.
No,
legal.
he's saying it's from AIM, actually, dumbass. Bro didn't listen.
No. Yeah, but CGI good 90% of the time. Then you get rubber Deadpool. A lot of rubber Deadpool.
Wait,
like
what? Sorry, brain no work.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Why are you being dumb for once?
No, I'm not. I just can't hear you. Like I hear
CGI,
you. I just don't hear you. CGI, yes.
90% of the time, good.
Uh-huh.
But then you get rubber Deadpool.
Oh yeah.
The other 10% of the time.
It has to be rubber Deadpool though.
It doesn't have to be. They don't do rubber Deadpool in the other two films.
Yeah.
Lost looks great.
Yeah. Think about it though. What did the other Deadpool movies have that this one didn't?
A budget.
I mean, they literally have to make jokes referring to the budget. Yeah, because the entire budget went to Colossus.
Real. And Negasonic's whole like bullshit. Yeah, it was cheap.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. I mean,
I'm pretty sure
they make the joke twice.
Yeah.
Because he keeps forgetting all of and the fight on the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Literally 2 fights, he forgot all of his guns.
I've only got
I've only got 12 bullets, so you're gonna have to share. I love it. I love this movie, man.
The bridge scene is fantastic.
Yeah.
Like from start to end, my God.
Didn't hurt anybody. He was up there when I got here.
Nick, you're very Deadpool 1 coded. I want to let you know that.
Deadpool 1 coded? Oh,
yeah, the way
I make jokes. Yes. Yeah. Which weirdly, you know what that also translates back to, like with the way I talk and the way Deadpool talks in this movie?
Autism?
No. Well, yes, but also like what character that like goes back to?
Nolan North?
No. Actually, no.
Actor.
Like this. No, I know who Nolan North is. He plays Edward Richtofen in the Zombies.
He also plays Deadpool.
I know, but Edward Richtofen more important.
Not in this case.
Yes. To me, yeah.
Not in this episode.
But no. It's the same comedic timing as Chandler Bing from Friends. Like actually it is. Deadpool is just Chandler Bing, but R-rated. And, a murderer.
He's in a murderer. He just roughs up other bad guys.
Well, Wade Wilson wasn't a murderer. Deadpool's a murderer.
No, Wade Wilson was a 41 kill murderer.
Nah, that was while he was in the military. That doesn't count. That's legal murder.
It's not. There's rules around it.
No, yeah, I don't know. But yes, Grayson has learned my comedic timing. It only took him 2 years. Congratulations.
No, I got your comedic timing. I've mentioned it before that you had the Deadpool timing.
Because I do.
Uh,
The only having 12 bullets you're going to have to share. I reference that all the time. Just very different. Like the same type
you
of
mentioned the
thing.
brown pants a lot.
Ooh, I do. He should have wore his brown pants. I'm sorry. Yeah. And then
Great movie,
I
though.
actually do say I don't take the shits. I just disturb them all the time. That is a thing I say constantly. Because of this movie, I'm not going to pretend. The only thing I've ever said before I heard it in a movie that now people think movies did first was Zendaya's, expect the worst and you'll never be disappointed from
No Way Home.
Thank you. I could only think of Homecoming and Far From Home. I couldn't think of what that one was called. Couldn't think of what that one was called. I just couldn't.
One of the biggest films of all time.
Yeah,
Geek can remember the name.
It's I don't know. It's Doctor Strange and the Spider-Man of Madness. It's a Doctor Strange movie.
The lesser film. Also, I love
Whoa.
that film, but I love that film.
Um,
But I'm a big Scarlet Witch fan. If you can.
yeah. Bro's got Scarlet Witch.
Yeah. I rewatch WandaVision like once a year.
Insane. I don't think I've rewatched it since it came out. That's not because I don't like it. I just haven't watched it.
Go fuck yourself.
Back to Deadpool, though. I don't know. But I love the comedy in this movie.
Yeah,
I'm not going to lie.
good.
I did not like Deadpool 2 as much. I don't know if I'm the weirdo or not, but I did not.
I remember liking parts of Deadpool 2 more, but I also remember not liking it as much, Like there's parts of it like the whole thing lesser, but like parts of it shine brighter,
Sure.
Okay.
Sure, yeah, for sure. Uh-huh.
Man, people are gonna be like, "Oh, you guys are gonna talk about Deadpool 2 and 3, right?"
No. I would talk about Deadpool and Wolverine because I think there actually is like some substance to talk about there. I really don't think there's that much substance to Deadpool
Geek.
2.
It's not like I mentioned we should do Deadpool and Wolverine when it came out.
Well, yeah, but that like defeats the purpose of this show.
No, it doesn't.
What's
it's a movie reviewing podcast.
Where we talk about old movies. Name one time we've talked about a movie that wasn't like 8 years old. What's the newest movie we've talked about?
That's
Deadpool?
a great question. It might be. Let me double check. I'm opening up the fucking account. Give me a second. So Breaking Dawn came out in 2012. Hawkeye.
Oh, yeah. That came out in 2020.
One.
Okay.
Smile came out in 2022.
Ooh. So we're working on a 2-year time scale at minimum.
I don't know when Solo came out.
Like 2017, 2018.
The Menu came out in 2022.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when Deadpool and Wolverine is 2 years old, we can review it.
Yeah, we could just review it now, though.
No.
Like, we never made the rule of it has to be old. It just kind of turned out to be that way.
Well, no, I feel like that's just what we do.
I asked if you're going to see Captain America this weekend, right?
I truly can't. I don't know.
Because technically 2 places at once right now, so.
Well, no, but like when that comes around, subathon will be happening, and or maybe it won't be. Maybe it'll be over by then. I don't know. I can't make any plans for the next.
All right, I'm flying to Wyoming. No, fuck it, I'm flying to Wyoming.
I can't make any plans for the next. Why are you flying here?
I'm gonna fly to Wyoming. I'm gonna find a gun, and I'm just gonna kidnap you.
I don't really have to go looking for a gun. Apparently, you have to though. You can certainly try to kidnap me.
At gunpoint, yeah.
The thing is, you with a gun doesn't really scare me.
All right.
Yeah, that's all I got. We're not gonna get too deep into this. Maybe we should, but we're not gonna. Um,
I can't kidnap you for 3 hours,
no,
4 hours. How long it takes you
because
to go to a movie
subathon.
theater?
No, I don't even know
Yeah,
if I'm
but
allowed to
like
go play darts.
you get to go to bed. And instead of bedtime, you catch American time.
No, because that's like 3 hours away, and then I just don't get to sleep at all.
Exactly.
That's not good.
You've gone longer.
Yeah, that doesn't mean I want to, especially when I have to stream and be entertaining. I know you wouldn't know anything about being entertaining. Ah,
This motherfucker.
shots! Shots fired! Ah, ah. I'm sorry.
I love that he makes shots. I mean, for feel like you're not entertaining. He's the one who asked me to do this.
It's true. I wanted somebody I could bully.
Uh-huh.
Dude, I want to have a crash. Have you seen, what is it, the Escape Pod podcast?
Yeah.
With Hat Guy? And they're
Yeah, when he's
talking
with,
about the
Denny Mata,
Star Wars fight scenes.
which is fine.
And he's talking entirely about like the choreography of the fight scenes and how much it matters. And then he's like, oh yeah, I love the Red Guards fight. And bro crashed that because everything he just argued just changes for this fight. I hate people who argue like that. Yeah.
The mall fight, they're not even swinging at each other, so.
They're swinging at each other's lightsabers. I know you're dumb, but I didn't think you were this dumb. What do they talk about how in these fights, how do they work? Both users are looking into the Force to see what the other is going to do. So the reason they're swinging at each other's lightsabers is because that's how lightsaber duels work. That it's not like sword fighting actually at all. Because there's this added layer of both people can see into the future and know what's happening. Fucking idiot.
We got the geek Star Wars lore of the episode.
Yeah, welcome to a little Star Wars lore. Let's go back to talking about the walking tumor.
Hey, geek.
So,
How do you feel like walking controversy, Gina Carano?
I don't know, man. She was fine as this character. I don't know. It's not like it'll ever matter. We were never gonna see her again, one way or the other.
Well, yeah.
So who cares? She was fine.
I think.
Yeah.
She is not acting.
No, I think that's just Gina Carano.
That's what I'm saying.
And it works.
I don't think she's doing jack shit. I mean, yeah, you're a hard nose. Like, wasn't she a UFC fighter before she was acting? So it works.
I mean, both characters she's played that people kind of like are just basically Gina Carano. One's just allowed to use a blaster. Boom, another Star Wars reference. Racking them up today.
Look at she was in Mando.
Let's count them down.
I think it's just really funny that like some Disney exec sat down, probably watched Deadpool and be like, I want her in a Star Wars TV show.
Yeah. I get it.
I'd just be like, what the fuck? That wouldn't be my first cast to go to. But also, Sasha Banks is also a Mando.
I love that too.
I just think it's fucking random that Sasha Banks, of all people, is fucking Mando.
I honestly think we were probably, before Gina Carano decided to be awful, we were probably going to get a Sasha Banks versus Gina Carano in the Mandalorian matchup. It was going to be great.
Probably.
I just want to see Sasha Banks use the goddamn bank statement at some point in the Mandalorian movie. I don't even know if she's going to be in it, but I hope she is.
I don't think she'll be, because
make Bo-Katan tap out. That'd be funny as shit.
Make
Mando tap out. That would be sick.
Yes, Pedro Pascal's going to tap out.
I mean,
well,
probably.
He's about to get his head knocked off, so.
What? Yeah. I never played through The Last of Us 2, but yeah. I never played through The Last of Us 1. I played it for like 4 hours and got bored and stopped. That's why I haven't watched the show either. Grayson's upset. He likes The Last of Us a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit, Geek. Just a little bit.
He's like, I think he's actually angry.
Yeah, because you didn't even give it a shot. Like
4 hours is a shot.
No,
it took me
the whole game completed in like 7.
It took me like an hour to decide Elden Ring wasn't worth it.
Well, that's because Elden Ring sucks.
Well, I just didn't like The Last of Us. Get over it.
All right, you fucking twat.
People are allowed to not like things. Not everything is made for everybody, Grayson. And I can acknowledge, no, not everything is made for everybody. Not everybody's going to enjoy things. It's not false. You're just an idiot. And but if we could get back to a world where people could accept that things aren't made for them and just be okay with that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and say it's bad. I'm going to say I don't like it. And that's it. And we can move on.
That's fair.
I never said it was bad. I said I didn't like it.
I mean, there are bad movies that do exist.
But I didn't say it was bad. I said I didn't like it.
That's fair.
It's not but my personal
if someone tells you that Deadpool 1's a bad movie, are you going to be like, that's a valid opinion?
I don't know. If to them, maybe. It's bad in their opinion. They don't like it. I think it depends on how you say it. If you're trying to say it's bad, I'll disagree. The issue is, Grayson, I never said it was bad. I just said I never finished it.
Oh.
Weirdo. No. What do we know from this show?
Fucking show every time.
Yeah, he loves when I call movies shows. It is a show. It's a jolly good show.
This
literally,
movie,
when you go to a movie, the time that the movie plays, what's that called, Grayson?
I call it showtime because you're a bitch.
Ah, fuck you.
It goes back to the theater, like the actual like musical theater. They call it show tunes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. They're movies. They're film.
No, they're moving pictures.
Ah, right. You're a little cuck. This movie opened up. This and Guardians kind of opened up like the gates for like studios to kind of throw shit at the wall when it came to superhero products.
Yeah.
And we got a lot of bad shit from that. And that's why I'm okay with bad films existing, because that means they're trying something. It just may not work.
It just upsets me sometimes when maybe we should talk about this movie because I don't remember it well enough. Not this movie. I was getting somewhere. What were your thoughts on Birds of Prey?
Oh, I
don't remember Birds of Prey well enough. We might have to. I think I know what movie we should sub out and
next week. Yeah, because I.
No, I like that. No, that movie's great. It's I think the one after that.
I had to look at the schedule.
Yeah, look at the schedule again. I'm not afraid to spoil it an hour in.
I think we have to talk about that movie because I think it's funny as fuck.
I don't know if we should.
You don't want to get in trouble.
No, it's more of a, I don't feel like I'm going to have that much to say about it. I feel like that one will age like Boondock Saints did, where we sit here and we like age as in like how we're talking about it on the show. It's going to be a shorter episode where neither of us really have a lot to say because it didn't matter. That's how I feel about that movie, and I don't want to do that.
Maybe we should just stay away from like straight up comedies.
Maybe. Because I think I'm going to have a lot to say about next week's, even though that's a comedy, kind of. It's a rom-com. But I like rom-coms sometimes.
Dude, I fucking love rom-coms. This is a rom-com.
Technically.
Yeah. Not technically. This is a rom-com. He even says it in the movie.
I love so much the during the bridge fight when he stabs the one guy and it slows down and he finally is addressing everybody in the audience. Like, my boyfriend told me this was a superhero movie, but that guy in the red suit just turned that other guy into a fucking kebab. It's so good.
This also has one of the best opening credits.
Yes.
I love
moody
that.
Teen.
Yeah. It's like some shitheads or asshats or whatever it says.
Yep.
I do hate that they got rid of it for the third movie.
Yeah.
Because the third movie said produced by Kevin Feige, directed by Sean Levy. Just roll with it. They do it for the first two films. Just fucking continue on with it.
Right.
There's no reason to change it. Forget it, Disney doesn't want to be like, oh yeah, we're shitheads.
They should,
fuck
though.
it. Do it. Yeah. You are shitheads.
And like, I don't know, just laugh at yourself sometimes.
Mm-hmm. This film just laughs at itself the whole time.
Yeah.
Blind Al is fucking hilarious.
Blind Owl.
I fucking miss cocaine.
I also like Weasel's funny as hell.
Oh, but TJ Miller sucks. So
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh.
He fucking sucks.
Didn't know that.
With a capital S, like almost a Gina Carano level.
Dang.
Yeah.
I do love the entire scene where they're making fun of how Deadpool looks, and I love the deleted scenes of that too.
I don't think I've seen the deleted scenes in
They're
forever.
so good. You look like Freddy Krueger face fucked a topographical map of Utah. Avocado with teeth.
Is that better than the Attack of the Clones blooper cut?
I don't know. This is just what's in the movie, though. I don't, like, off the top of my head, I don't remember I remember the deleted scenes ones, but I, like, couldn't quote them to you.
I get you.
It looked like an avocado had sex with an older, uglier avocado.
like hatefully.
Like a testicle with teeth. There's something wrong in the relationship, and this is all you can do so you didn't beat each other. It was so good, dude. I about killed Grayson. Let's go.
I can still feel it.
Oh god.
It's a good movie though.
Yeah.
Man.
Is there burnt crust?
We're old.
God, I hope not. The little panic was so good.
You're gonna die in 5 minutes.
Yeah. You're about to be killed by a Zamboni. Oh, I think that's the title. You're about to be killed by a Zamboni.
Well, if YouTube lets us use the K word.
I'll just get rid of the I and put a star.
It's not a star, it's an asterisk.
Same thing.
No.
Yeah.
It's not. You're gonna call the new movie Thunderbolt Star?
Oh, I don't call it Thunderbolts asterisk either.
You're supposed to because it's in the title.
No, I'm just calling it Thunderbolt because they're gonna change the name of it at the end of the movie. Promise.
It's Dark Avengers.
It's gonna be exactly like what they did with Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah. It's gonna
did they change it to Captain America and the Winter Soldier, or did they call? Oh yeah, because I remember I was mad that they did that.
Well, it's Captain America. Well, it should have been in the White Wolf or something like that.
That's what it. Did they do that or?
It's not. No, it's not officially called that. It's still called the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but the end credits say Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
But it should have at the end said the White Wolf instead of the Winter Soldier, because he's not the Winter Soldier anymore. Though apparently he's gonna go back to that. I really want to know how they're gonna explain that.
Dude, I am so excited for Thunderbolts. I know a lot of people
I'm
are
excited, but I'm
Lana
not, because I don't want them to ruin Bucky, and I think they're gonna do it.
Yeah, but Yelena, so I don't give a fuck.
Bro doesn't care about Bucky.
I don't. I haven't cared about him since the first Captain America movie.
Bucky's my goat.
He's a fun character. His best moment was him trying to kill Iron Man, and shooting him in the hand. Just because it's the sound effects are.
Yeah. Dude. Winter Soldier and then Civil War are incredible. I love both of them so much. We need to watch those for this show at some point, I think. I changed my mind.
We're booked until 2025.
Not anymore. We're subbing stuff out. We're going to add Birds of Prey.
Yes.
And We're gonna
What would be
add
the hardest thing?
Birds of Prey, and we're gonna add
Let me add Birds of Prey
Captain
now.
America, the Winter
I'll
Soldier.
put. I can change out a bunch of movies you want.
I do know I want to change that one we've talked about multiple times out. And I think Birds
Yeah.
of Prey is a good one because I want to rewatch that.
And,
Plus,
oh,
you
and
know
it
me
also
and my
came out in
love of Harley
February.
Quinn. So
It also came out in February.
sick. Ooh, we actually might flip some stuff around too. We should
Probably.
talk about that because
After another, it came out
I
February
want
7th, so we're
I
a
want
week late.
that to be
It's like,
I possibly want that to be our, if we have to record a Dueling Fates live, I think I'd want it to be Birds of Prey, because then I just could talk about Harley Quinn.
well, it looks like the next week will also be live.
It's possible. We'll see. Because, well, we're
You
far
gotta
enough
tell me
ahead we
tonight.
don't have to.
You gotta tell me tonight.
Well, when are you wanting to record the next one? We have suddenly devolved past Deadpool. Welcome to the near end of the show.
No, like well, we don't know how long the subathon's gonna go for.
Right. That's the.
You're
That's
gonna rewatch
thing.
the movie if it goes on for too long.
Well, I can watch on the subathon, kind of. Fuck, you could come watch it in the Discord with me.
You're doing the Amrad thing where it's like she watches a movie, but like there's no audio going to
no audio and
her.
no video. I'll just kind of be sitting here watching it, reacting, talking to people. Yeah, I mean, that's just a thing I might have to do. How else would I watch the movie? Unless I do it like as I'm trying to go to bed. But I don't know if I'd retain information well.
I do think it's fucking hilarious that the moment you announced the Dueling Fates, and like I looked at the date, I'm like, we're gonna have to record a fucking episode during Dueling Fates. You're like, oh, I meant to edit that as a goal. I'm like, motherfucker, why am I part of the goal?
Yeah. You're not the only one. Miller is too. If we reach a certain thing, Miller and I have to do a complete playthrough of Baldur's Gate on the stream. You pretend to be busy all the time.
I actually haven't been busy lately.
You
like, even like,
literally like lied to me the other day about how busy you were. You couldn't text back because you took your car to get a tire looked at. So I don't know if he was out with the mechanic, like trying to tell the mechanic how to look at a tire. You would be sitting in the waiting room doing nothing. You can text me back. You bitch.
I was doing other stuff during that. I was doing work bullshit. So
bro acts like he works. Incredible.
Yeah, I have a full-time job, Geek.
I don't know if I believe you anymore.
You want me to send you proof of my time card?
Yes.
I'll send you proof of my time card. I'm not doing that.
No, I'm not going to post it on Twitter. I'm not doing that. I also need you to send me your social security number. I don't believe you're an American citizen.
Well, China already has it, so it's fine.
Bro, so real quick, this movie had a budget of $58 million. Yeah.
That's actually a lot more than I thought it had.
Yeah. I don't know if I believe that.
Well, that also might include the marketing budget, because the marketing in this movie went fucking crazy.
But it is said to be $58 million, and it made $782 million.
That's a lot of money they made back. That's 25 times?
Something.
Nope. Nope, that is the wrong
math.
I
said something, because you're bad at math. Let's see. What happened? There's trivia. No. Apparently they goofed.
That is 30 times, I think.
My favorite thing in this movie is Gina Carano flinching in pain when Wade Wilson, normal human man, headbutts her and dropping the match. Then Colossus punches her in the face and she doesn't move.
Yeah, but it's been 2 years.
So?
Or a year by my calculations.
She didn't get new powers. She's the same person.
Yeah, but she's in a super suit, so now she has to like pain. Or not take pain. Whatever.
And then apparently her titties popped out during that fight.
Only one.
That joke is still so funny. Colossus, you've got to fix that. Thank you, and immediately punched him in the dick. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Great callback, too.
Yeah.
father or
Oh my
dad.
god. Yeah. Dad?
um,
Uh, all the dinosaurs feared the T-Rex. That's so
uh,
good.
I do love that on the
Oh,
bridge scene, we don't know Ajax's powers just yet, but he doesn't like grunt or anything when he gets hit by like the fucking tire or anything like that. It's a little attention to detail I appreciate.
yeah.
Because
And
he could have been like,
he doesn't make any noise all
whoa,
the times Deadpool hits him, stabs him, nothing.
great attention to detail for
Yep.
that.
Apparently there's other goofs. What other goofs are there?
You you're the goof.
Oh yeah. No, a fun thing. After he escapes from Colossus, he has neither sword. He doesn't have any of his swords. But then when he gets home and jumps out of the truck, both swords are there again, apparently. I didn't catch
In
that.
Magic Swords. No. Why would you? No,
Apparently
because like
Vanessa's
you play like
tattoo kept moving also.
I wouldn't have caught that. I'm not
No,
like that.
I didn't catch it. I'm looking at the
You looking
IMDb
at
goofs
tattoo?
page.
Oh,
No, you
they look
fuck.
at it.
Also, why did you say 2? Are you just staring at Vanessa on your screen right now?
What? It's like
Bro said, are you
Morena
looking at her tits
Bakari.
too? Is straight up what he said.
Morena
Insane.
Bakara. She's a very, very attractive
Good
woman. So
God.
I don't remember how to say her name. I know who she is. She was also in Gotham.
She's also in. Girl who plays Negasonic is in Lucifer. I know that.
Oh, she is. That's right.
Yeah. Never even seen Lucifer. I've just seen clips. I was
This was
very
a great show.
confused.
You would love it.
I know.
You would love it.
I've watched clips. I've just never like watched it. I just clicked on Negasonic's actor when I was trying to talk about Vanessa's actor. Apparently I'm kind of dumb.
Yeah.
It happens sometimes. It happens to the worst of us, okay? All right.
Listen,
She was in The Flash.
see, yeah.
Oh, she was the voice
she's in
of
Lost in Stars.
Gideon. Really? Okay.
No, no,
Sweet.
that's wrong.
Oh, she also voices a character in Destiny 2.
Dubs.
She was in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. You said
I
Gotham.
really wish Negasonic's character didn't like go down the fucking toilet the moment after this film ended. Because he's not
I
using
should watch
two.
the Netflix version of those. I never
What?
did. A series of unfortunate events.
They're pretty good. Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah, I never watched the Netflix version. I read the books and then I
version.
watched the original movie.
The Carrie.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey the goat.
Um,
Only comes back for Sonic movies, which honestly respect it.
fair enough, I guess. And he came back for Dumb and Dumber.
That was 2016, my guy.
That's a comeback.
Sonic, the first one.
Oh,
Came
she
out
was in How I Met
2020.
Your Mother.
Was she?
Yeah, she was Chloe. Apparently, is that right?
No.
That doesn't feel right. That's what
No.
it credits her as. That
No.
well, IMDb credits her as being in that show as Chloe.
Oh my god, it is. Holy shit.
Yeah, why are you saying no?
Because I'm thinking Chloe's a different person.
That'll happen.
Okay.
Or maybe there were
Also,
two
a fantastic
Chloes.
show. I mean, yeah, probably.
Pretty common name. It could happen. Oh, and she was in
You're a pretty
Firefly
common name geek.
and Justice League Unlimited. She played Black
What's Ryan
Canary.
Reynolds in?
What's Ryan Reynolds in?
Yeah.
Green Lantern.
His best movie, yes.
He's also in
I actually own
Deadpool.
Green Lantern. Uh-huh. Is he in Deadpool 2?
Yeah, and 3.
Wow, that's crazy. Deadpool 3 doesn't exist. Did you hear the report they want to make a trilogy of Deadpool and Wolverine films?
Sick.
No.
What do you mean no?
It's We don't need Hugh Jackman anymore. That was a good send off. We had 2 good send offs.
Well, literally doesn't need. He didn't get sent off. They literally mention how he's still gonna be around.
He's 92.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of the real person we need to get rid of and send RDJ back to the Shadow Realm.
I even said RG3. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, get RG3 back to the Shadow Realm. No, the Commanders should sign him as the practice squad QB for the Super Bowl just so he can win a ring.
This could be out after the Super Bowl. I really hope that like you are so like on target that the Commanders actually win this Super Bowl, because this is gonna sound so bad when they lose to the Eagles.
Oh, dude, yeah, no, I don't know. Jaden Daniels is cool.
What I want to happen is that Bills somehow pull out a miracle. They face the Eagles, and then they lose to the Eagles, so they lose to every single NFC East team.
No, I would rather it be Bills Commies just so we can have 2 new teams in the Super Bowl. Eagles were there 2 years ago, dude.
Oh, I think I'm just in general. I'm like, both those teams have been to the Super Bowl.
No. Literally everybody except the Lions and the Texans has been to the Super Bowl.
And the Browns. And
have the Browns not played in one?
Nope. They made it to the AFC Championship game against
Yeah, they got bullied by John Elway like 4 times. You're right.
The drive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bernie Kosar.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to say that
Josh Allen is just Bernie Kosar. Thoughts?
Josh Allen is just John Elway.
No, because that would require getting to 4 Super Bowls and losing.
Has he lost to 4 Super Bowls? Wait,
I know he lost 3.
What the fuck? This is clearly at the tail end of this episode.
Yeah, he played in 5, so he lost 3. My apologies.
Yeah, but he won 2 back-to-back, so.
Yeah, but he lost 3 first.
Yeah, but Elway didn't have to face Devil Magic.
He lost to the New York Giants. Their existence is Devil Magic.
The Giants existing and being good for once?
He also lost to Washington.
Really?
And then he lost to... And then he lost to Joe Montana.
Well, yeah. Who didn't during that time?
In that Joe Montana game, Elway was 10 of 26 for 108 yards and 2 picks. Good guy. Elway might be the worst Super Bowl quarterback of all time. In 5 Super Bowl appearances, he had completed 50% of his passes, had 3 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions.
I need you to push this agenda on.
I will specifically target Caleb. Don't worry.
Good. Anyways.
Right. Deadpool.
Clearly, we don't have much to talk about when it comes to comedies.
No, we did. We're an hour and 20 minutes into the episode. We got off topic 50 minutes in. It didn't matter.
Cool,
We're good.
Next week we are tackling a rom-com because this is an anniversary, technically a rom-com. So we're going back into rom-com when it comes to 51st Dates.
Yeah.
An Adam Sandler rom-com from 2003, I want to say 4. How
wrong is he?
He's gonna look it up.
2004. So your second guess was right. What about second guess?
It's always second guess.
Always second guess.
But until then, rate, subscribe, do whatever on whatever podcasting format you prefer to watch us. Until then, bye-bye.